Mirror Image Leadership Academy is a 3-year leadership discovery experience for incoming 7th graders. And we're all about helping young men discover and to develop the leaders that God already made them. The window in is at the end of their 6th grade year going into their 7th grade year. And the reason that is so important is because that is the age when they're developing their personality. That is the age to where they're figuring out who they are, who they're going to become. Our Mirror Image True Leader model, that is our curriculum, which focuses on self-image, purpose, faith, character, and work ethic.
Our vision is to positively impact the generational trajectory of families. Right? We're just choosing young men early on in their lives, but what we're ultimately hoping for is that they will grow up to be responsible men, responsible husbands, and then they will grow to be responsible and loving fathers, and they will do it in that order. Many of the things that we are trying to change and move the needle on, that's how it happened, is by putting the design of the family back in place. We use a progressive exposure model. So in year 1 and throughout all the years of Mirror Image Leadership Academy, it's local exposure. Then in year 2, we get you out of Alachua County and we give you national exposure. And then in year 3, as you're going into your 9th grade year, is international exposure. Because we want them to know that the world is bigger than their neighborhood, their street, in Gainesville, in Alachua County, in Florida, in the United States. We live in a global society and we want them to be able to see that as a part of their exposure. Whether you're going to Ghana, West Africa, or whether you're going to the Santa Fe Teaching Zoo, we want that experience to tie back to one of the 5 areas of our pillars, and we are very intentional about who we take them to see and what will be shared with them.
So at Mirror Image Leadership Academy, we have 4 programs that we run, which is our school year academy from September to May on the 2nd Saturdays of every single month. And then we have our summer academy, which is the entire month of June. Then we have our extended day academy, which is our after school program for academic support. And then we also have our Evolving Leaders Academy, which is our MILA touch point for our scholars from 10th through 12th grade. And with that, we have 4 retreats a year. And we also do 1 community service project with our Evolving Leaders a year, and then we do our MILA Family Day. All of our scholars and all of our families come together on Juneteenth to celebrate that particular holiday together. Our biggest event a year is our annual gala to celebrate our cohorts that have been with us for 3 years, and we're so grateful to have all of our partners, our sponsors, and our families come together for an evening of celebration, and we do that every single year.
Our story starts with the truth, and that is all mankind is created in the image and likeness of God. But when you look at our community here in Alachua County as it relates to African Americans, 8 out of 10 kids are born into single parent homes. 1 in 3 black males goes to prison at some point. Depending on what statistic you look at, it's a 40% poverty rate. And it's not for a lack of effort. There is mentoring, there is tutoring, there is outreach. But the reality is not only are the outcomes not getting better, they're getting worse. So Mirror Image Leadership Academy was really, it is built around this hypothesis. There's already a leader on the inside of these young black males. We just gotta help them discover it. Most organizations or efforts in this space, they use words like at risk, underprivileged, disadvantaged, but it always starts with a liability. Something is wrong and we have to make it right. And we fundamentally reject that as an approach.
Being someone myself from a very small town with very low economic standards, I've seen the impact that it made on me myself directly as an adult. And then being here for 2 years as a program facilitator beforehand, I've seen gentlemen in the 6th grade cohort that started with me grow, their grades improve, their visions, their dreams improve. So they just start leading other young men and they start carrying other young men beside them and holding other young men accountable the same way that we hold them accountable to a standard.
A lot of the growth that I've seen with my son is that he's becoming more vocal and coming out of his shell and being more comfortable around other individuals. He's the only child at home right now. So being a part of MILA give him that extended family of brothers that he can talk to about various things. At first, he was kind of set on maybe playing basketball or being one of the managers at a waste management type or organization. But now he's he's talking about going off to college. It's exciting to be able to have those dialogues with him and to see that he's actually thinking outside of the box now.
If you want to find out more about Mirror Image Leadership Academy, you can go to our website, which is mirrorimageleadership.org. One of the biggest needs for Mirror Image Leadership Academy, outside of just prayers, support, is your time. We're always looking for new partners, new sponsors, new opportunities to expose our kids, because exposure for us is our accelerator. That's how we accelerate the discovery process.
The reality is it took us 400 years to get into this situation. And it is a bit asinine to think that we're going to get out in 2 or 3 years. It's going to take 2 or 3 generations. So we're not trying to make better 12-year-olds, we're trying to make better 62-year-olds. Because within that child is at least 3 generations.
To be able to see the life change and the impact, not just for our scholars, but also for their families and how they embody our daily affirmations, that alone is worth being here and being connected, and that is my why.